Hi, guys, welcome back. If you are new here, hello, my name is Rebecca, and I am an empath on my journey of healing my own codependency. And I have created a series of videos for people who feel deeply, who are just like me, who have spent most of their lives giving to others before really learning how to give to themselves. And this is the final video in the first series. Throughout these episodes, we've talked about empathy, nervous systems, boundaries, relationships, self trust, and regulation. But today, I want to talk honestly about something that doesn't get said enough: what healing actually feels like. Because healing is not clean, it is not linear, and it's definitely not a one and done experience. I used to believe that healing meant reaching a point where everything finally felt resolved. Like one day I would wake up calm and confident and completely regulated, and then all the old patterns would just disappear. And let me tell you, that hasn't exactly been my experience. Healing for me looks more like awareness showing up inside a real life. Like, I'm still navigating work situations where I have to speak up for myself and ask for what I need and speak my truth and hold my ground. I still face moments of misalignment where I have to decide whether something truly fits who I'm becoming. I still practice boundaries with my family, especially with dynamics that have existed my entire life. And honestly, I'm still learning month by month, conversation by conversation, and choice by choice. Healing doesn't remove challenges, it just changes how I meet them. One of the reasons why I created this YouTube channel was not because I have everything figured out. I created it to document my own healing process. And let me tell you something, a lot has come up while doing this series. I want to share what healing actually looks like while you're inside of it, because I realized something important. This isn't a destination, it's a relationship that you are building with yourself, and it takes time. The tools that I talk about, the boundaries, the nervous system work, the breath work, the awareness, aren't cures. They're practices. They're staples in my life. They're things that I have returned to over and over again, because healing is a maintenance, not perfection. In the beginning, healing feels very mental. You learn the concepts, you recognize the patterns, you finally understand certain relationships that have felt familiar. But integration happens when your behaviors change before you even realize it. You pause instead of immediately fixing, you notice discomfort and you don't rush over to soothe it. You leave the situation earlier than you used to. And sometimes healing looks like this: you ask for what you need, and you know it's reasonable. And when the room goes quiet, when people don't immediately agree or respond, you stay present and you stay silent. You don't shrink, you don't over explain, you don't take it back. You just sit there, grounded in yourself. That's a threshold moment. That is a rite of passage. That's when you realize something inside yourself has shifted. To be honest here, I am not living the perfect emotional balance. I am still navigating complicated family relationships. I am still learning how to be firm and tactful with my boundaries. And I am still growing as a parent and recognizing my own codependent patterns with my children. And every day I'm improving little by little. Healing hasn't removed my humanity, it's made me more aware of it. And sometimes awareness is uncomfortable, because once you see patterns, you can't unsee them. But awareness also gives you the choice. Healing doesn't mean you stop encountering difficult personalities or narcissistic dynamics. Those people don't magically disappear out of your life, but something does shift. You recognize patterns sooner. You create space faster. You place limits where you couldn't before. And over time, you start to notice something else. The people who stay in your life are calmer, they're more grounded, they're not perfect, just peaceful. Your environment begins to match your nervous system. Healing doesn't make you less sensitive, it gives you sensitivity structure. You recover faster, you trust your body more, you don't abandon yourself as quickly. You can care deeply without caring everything. That's the shift. Not perfection, capacity. Healing isn't always breakthroughs or big emotional releases. Sometimes it looks like going to bed early, saying no without explaining for 10 minutes, leaving a conversation when you feel drained, choosing peace instead of proving your point. It's in the small decisions, repeated consistently. Those moments slowly rebuilding identity. You stop asking, "What do you need from me?" You start asking, "What feels aligned with me?" Even though this is the end of the first series, it's really the beginning of the next phase. So, moving forward, I want to start sharing practices that help regulate the nervous system in real time. Different types of breath work for different types of nervous system. Short guided practices, simple meditations, and grounding tools that can actually be used day to day. Because not every healing method works for every person. Part of healing is discovering what your system responds to. So, in the next videos, we'll include shorter practices, gentle breath work, nervous system resets, guided experiences that you can all follow along with. Over time, I will slowly begin offering deep, live breathwork sessions online for those who are feeling ready to do the work. We'll move into that naturally and intentionally. If you've been here throughout this series, thank you. Truly, healing isn't about becoming someone new, it's about learning how to stay connected to yourself while life continues to unfold. Your sensitivity has never been the problem. Your nervous system adapted to what it experienced. And now, step by step, you're teaching it something new. One boundary, one honest moment, one breath at a time. I'll see you in the next chapter. Bye, guys.